NBA action coming up. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the all-star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at Antetokounmpo, he gathered up the second most votes in the West, a reflection of his incredible level of play lately.
Yeah, it's a nice little boost to know you ended up so high in the voting. That'll give us some extra confidence in the big game.
So with the starting lineups locked in and All-Star Weekend right around the corner, we hope you'll join us for all the action right here on 2K Sports. So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Flag. Daniel Gafford is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Ball, and it's Marshall in a 2-guard. And for San Antonio, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. Well, Stan, this is game 2 of this mini regular season series. What's it like for a coach tonight?
Well, I like these. It's rare to get the same team in consecutive games during the regular season, but it's great preparation for the playoffs. A chance to see how your team can make game-to-game adjustments.
Here's Marshall. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Over Vassell. Marshall can't hit. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. For 3, Vassell. Ball with the rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Marshall outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Good on the bucket.
That is a power play by Antetokounmpo, overcoming the foul and getting the and-one chance.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Shooting for Dallas. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 1.
And that one misses. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Marshall. 9 points for him in his last game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's closely guarded. The 3-ball. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's McConnell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for McConnell. And so McConnell nails them both. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Ball passes to Antetokounmpo. From 8 feet. Again, Dallas.
Well, the contact just not enough to affect Giannis. What a terrific shot.
Castle on the wing. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama up top. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Ball against McConnell. Ball no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Dallas is shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Marshall passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Flag outside. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, I don't love him taking that shot, especially with the defense right there.
To the paint. Wembanyama finds Vassell. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. McConnell against Ball. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, total focus there from Ball, not letting anyone stop him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Here's McConnell. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Now here's Wembanyama. Clock at 6 to the middle. Ball with a steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Vassell with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's McConnell. That shot off the mark. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Dallas leading by 3. Gafford passes to Marshall. Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Castle. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
The Mavericks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
So they take the lead.
A strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on McConnell. Ball passes to Antetokounmpo, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Castle on the wing, guarded by Marshall. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama's got 6.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Ball taking his time here. Screen by Antetokounmpo. From 13. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Castle outside. McConnell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Puts it up from 17. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Now, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Adetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Champagny. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And Waters is subbed in for McConnell. He does not get the second one.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Wembanyama finds Castle. Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw no good for Wembanyama. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Green's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Castle. He really had an off game against the Mavericks. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Adams with a screen on Castle. Here's Rollins. Second chance effort, and Adams lays it in. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
The drive by Wembanyama. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, Victor Wembanyama.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
And San Antonio making a change here. Prince is checked in. Ball outside. Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Here's Wembanyama. 6 points for him. Pass to Prince. Here's Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Here's Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, we know Johnson can beat you from the perimeter, but there he is working inside.
Outside, Green. Now Ball. Takes the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Waiters. Here's Prince. San Antonio moving the ball around. Plenty of space. Nice jump shot.
Wembanyama knows better than to just hold the ball. He searches and finds an open guy.
The Mavericks trailing. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Back to you, Brian.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And he gets that one. Wembanyama's got 8 points. And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 1. Pass to Washington. And here's Adams. Ball outside. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Washington. Nails it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Now ball. From the top of the key. And again, it's Dallas.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
San Antonio has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A minute 15 left in the first. On the wing, Green. Ball outside. It's picked off. Outside Wembanyama. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Looking now at some numbers for LaMelo Ball.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 2. Rollins passes to Ball. Here's Rollins. Five on the clock. The 3 from Ball. Good D by Wembanyama.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Cornette. And stolen by Green. Washington with the ball. He had 9 points in his last time out. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 13.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Washington. 1 second left. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, How do I stop it?
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Flag is out there with Washington. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Rollins in at the 1. Pass to Johnson. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Champagny. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish.
Washington, a screen on Castle. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
McConnell, he's checked in for Johnson. McConnell, right side. And here's Cornette. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
And the rebound goes to Dallas. And the road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6. Pass to Flag. Over Castle. Rebounded by Champagny. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. McConnell outside. Here's Champagny. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Vassell. Pass to Flag. Stolen by Castle. Down low. Champagny. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Marshall outside. Here's Rollins. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Castle outside. Outside for McConnell. Vassell outside. Drops in the 3. Vassell's got 5 now.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the bench.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. McConnell looking around. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Castle outside. 3-pointer. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington.
Number 21, Daniel Gafford.
Shot from the inbound. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And that one falls for Vassell.
Well, you can clearly see Devin Vassell is a player with a ton of enthusiasm. He loves being on the floor, working as a cohesive part of his team to get results.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's Champagny. Castle outside. Clock at 4. McConnell outside. San Antonio again missing. Mavericks trail by 7. Marshall with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Antetokounmpo with it. Working on Cornet. Floats one up. Gafford. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Step back shot. McConnell, good. McConnell's got 6.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Flag. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Vassell. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Castle. Here's Flag. He had 16 in the win against San Antonio. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against Indiana, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Now here's McConnell. He's got 6. Here's Vassell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Now Antetokounmpo, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. All alone. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Mavericks, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course the Spurs, behind 4.5 games.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Wembanyama with it. Gafford picks him up. McConnell passes to Champagnie. Over to the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
Prince is checked in for San Antonio. Dallas also making some changes. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Ball in for Marshall. Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Flag. Outside, Green from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. McConnell outside. Wembanyama down low. Fades away. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Wembanyama's got 18.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Champagnie. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 5th assist in this one. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Rollins. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the defenders have a hard time with LaMelo. He is so quick.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Ball. And San Antonio making a change here. Waters checked in. Steven Adams checked in for the Mavericks. And so Ball nails both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Spurs lead by 14. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's Green from the arc. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from McConnell. Wembanyama, pass to Champagnie. Here's Prince. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got 8 points here in the quarter.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for McConnell. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Mann comes in for Rollins. Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Washington. Prince, the pass to Champagnie. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Mavericks trail by 19. Pass to Mann. Let's go with a 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Ball passes to Washington. And a miss there on the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Green. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Washington right side. It's Prince on the wing. No made baskets yet. Throughout his career, Taurean Prince has continued to prove himself as a reliable 3-and-D wing.
Well, he's an athletic, strong, and confident swingman. And B.A., as long as he continues shooting it well from deep and locking guys up, he's going to have a spot in this league.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Mavericks trail by 18. Ball outside. Pass to Washington. Green for 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Outside Johnson. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Ball into the lane. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And the acceleration off the drive is amazing. Ball can be tough to catch up to.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ball.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
It's Prince on the wing. Takes a three. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's got 13 points in this quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Washington, a screen on Prince. Pass to Washington. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Washington's got his third basket on the night right there. Spurs lead by 14. Here's Wembanyama. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. First free throw is good.
Heating up from the line this quarter, helping their cause for sure. They're right around 80% now.
And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. The three from Wembanyama. Washington grabs the miss. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 13-point game. 14 feet away. That shot, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Prince with the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the San Antonio Spurs.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA power rankings.
Looking at San Antonio, I mean, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent they're shot.
Well, I don't know if they have the roster makeup to get to the finals or even conference finals. But on any given night, this team is dangerous.
I don't know, Shaq. They look good.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.